Are you or a loved one struggling with autism spectrum disorder? Do you shy away from day-to-day activities, unable to go out to dinner, soccer practice, or the grocery store without fighting to make it to the car? Are you afraid for the future? Who will be there when you no longer can be? Do you feel confused, angry, or isolated? For families who find themselves faced with a diagnosis of autism spectrum disorder, the shock and struggle of their new reality can feel life-shattering and hopeless. Questions and fear become the new norm. Why isn't my child potty trained yet? Why am I tiptoeing around to avoid tantrums? Why doesn't my child have friends? Why does homework take hours to finish? Will my child get a license, graduate, or live a normal life? Families affected by autism are no longer watching their children grow up. They are acting as their biggest advocates in every realm of their lives. At Autism Intervention Specialists, you are not alone. We provide insurance-funded applied behavior analysis, or ABA, the only scientifically proven behavioral method for children, adolescents, and adults with autism, Asperger's, pervasive developmental disorder, Rett's, and childhood disintegrative disorder, otherwise known as CDD. Our comprehensive individualized treatment plans include one-on-one home services, BCBA supervision, and parent training and support. The best part of it is that your insurance covers it all.
Hi, we're Stelios and Kim. We have a 9-year-old son on the spectrum. We first found out about AIS, what was it, about a year and a half ago?
Yep.
We found out about AIS about a year and a half ago. And it's kind of came at a good time. We were kind of at a crossroads of where we want, well, how we wanted to handle this, and that's when we ran into AIS. At that point, we set up the appointments with Nassim at the time. He came into our home, met with the school, and he monitored our son's behavior. And right off the bat, they came up with a behavioral plan for our son, which since then has really helped a lot. I mean, we've seen huge changes in our son. We actually saw them pretty much right from the get-go. Once, they went over what they told us, what we should do and what we shouldn't do. But like I said, we've noticed a huge improvement with our son behaviorally, out in the public, and also at home when he gets frustrated.
Socialization groups have been great. They really help him out in social situations with his typical peers, and being high functioning, he's also become a role model for some of the other kids, which has been very helpful. The outings, so that they can do things to improve their actions out in social settings, has been very helpful, and AIS has really provided a great service 5 days a week, 6 days a week for call-in, and they're very flexible with the planning and have made a huge difference, and it's really great. They work with the school, with the parents in conjunction, and call-in's made a huge difference. Our son's made a big significant strides. Having a diagnosis change from PDD-NOS to Asperger's during that time? Yeah, right around that time. And it's been a wonderful change for our family.
Like I said, it's working on the behavioral part, but I mean also with the school systems. I know everybody's had their ins and outs with the schools, ups and downs with the schools. I mean, AIS has really helped us in that aspect. We set up meetings regularly with the school to discuss our son.
They come to the meetings?
And they came to the meetings for that. Also, when our son transitioning from one school to the next, we set up meetings with the principal and the special needs there at the school before the school year even started, and again AIS was there for that, and then we met periodically during the year, and at the time our ABA would give their recommendations to the school on how to help with certain scenarios, which really helped out, and the school even had noticed a huge difference in our son's behavior and the way he acted at school, and I mean they were very grateful. One of our biggest problems we had in the beginning was work. His homework and everything else was turning into a 3-hour ordeal every day. They really helped us in that aspect to not let his anxiety get to him, and get through it. And then also in some of his other sports stuff, they've always been there for us with that. And again, the socialization program, which is pretty much every Saturday, I mean, that's definitely helped, because I think for a lot of the higher functioning kids, this is the biggest gap they have, is how do they act, you know, in groups of people.
In public.
And in public, and this has definitely helped in that aspect, knowing not to have the outbreaks.
Great staff, they're very helpful when it comes to a lot of other issues. Insurance problems, keeping in good contact on all ends, you know, office-wise, business-wise, and professionally with our son. The AIS has always been there to answer the questions we have if it comes to, you know, problems with the insurance coverage and co-pays or anything like that. They seem to really be on top of it and let us know what's happening. Reevaluations, anything that you don't think about or tend to forget, they're right there. And so they do a good job. That's it. Great job.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
AIS's socialization program provides reoccurring exposure to others in a group setting where our aim is facilitating social, cooperative, play, and language skills along with developmental and initiation proficiency. AIS's socialization program teaches your child, adolescent, or adult appropriate communication and interaction with peers around them. We focus on group play, reciprocation, sharing, turn-taking, following game rules, and much more. Achievements in social situations greatly improve their chances of successful learning where social interactions and understanding are critical. Your loved one will be placed in a group of similar age and functioning leveled peers to teach basic and advanced general and specific social skills. Our home-based program allows you to observe and participate in the implementation of effective behavior approaches designed to manage and decrease maladaptive behaviors while teaching and building upon functional behaviors. Your loved one is paired with an ABA professional who implements their individualized treatment plan under the direct supervision of a board-certified behavior analyst. Your BCBA creates your loved one's individualized treatment plan and regularly visits your home, monitoring the program to ensure goals are continually renewed as they are mastered. Your BCBA parent training will guide your independent management of problem behaviors and teach you steps towards sustaining progress outside of session, minimizing the potential for future regression.
Hello, I wanted to share how Autism Intervention Specialists has changed my children and my family's life. And the best way I know how is to write down a story. My name is Karen Taraska, and I am a mother of 3 children who are clients at AIS. My son, who is autistic, became a client a year and a half ago. His verbal skills at the time were limited to repeating one word that was spoken to him. Within 3 months of working with AIS, my son was on his own, speaking 6-word sentences, expressing to us his needs and how he felt. At this current time, at the age of 5, Joey is now reading at a 2nd grade level. Every child is different. However, if you welcome the experience of AIS into your child's life and you welcome the training for yourself as well, your child's full potential will come through. My daughters, who were diagnosed a few months ago, have comprehension disabilities. They are receiving a one-on-one relationship with a therapist who works with them on focusing on understanding what is being asked of them, following through on the task, and they are experiencing the excitement of doing what they need to do correctly by being rewarded in several amazing ways. My children are treated by the staff at AIS in the same fashion that I treat them. They are shown amazing attention with each and every action they make. They are shown love and affection when they accomplish milestones in their life, as well as positive redirection when unable to complete a task. They are offered a connection with peers and adults like we would all dream they should have. Every child is different in the amount of time they will receive with their therapist. However, my children share their weekdays with one therapist who is consistently in their world every day And then on the weekends, they get to interact with someone new and learn how to deal with interacting with someone different through socialization. Their weekend therapy allows them to interact with other children and learn how to share, communicate, and most of all, have fun. I am offering you an insight into AIS from a parent's point of view. Again, every child's outcome is different. However, I assure you, if you allow these very kind and experienced therapists into your child's life and you welcome their skills and knowledge, you will truly find success. And please allow them to educate you as well on what ABA is and use their information when they are not with your child. My entire family participates in AIS workshops, and we continue their efforts when they are not around, and we have seen amazing results. It will be different at first, something you may not be familiar with. Don't allow this to scare you. Give it time and really watch the positive changes that your child will go through. My reason behind sharing my story is to hopefully reach parents and help them and their children experience the amazing blessings that my children and my entire family have. Good luck to everyone. Thank you.
Our community-based program takes place every other Sunday and provides opportunities to interact with others in a group setting in public environments including zoos, malls, museums, and much more. The community provides for the opportunity to facilitate and manage public behaviors, including but not limited to waiting for preferred items and activities and independently walking close by without running off. It also teaches the management of impulsive behaviors such as screaming, protesting, tantrums, and sensory behaviors stemming from crowded or noisy environments. The Social Roundtable program is designed to help teach higher functioning preteens and teens with autism and related disorders advanced living and social skills. As kids get older, the manner in which they relate to the world changes, and the Social Roundtable is geared towards helping these adolescents discover their full potential in a fun and inviting environment. These needed life lessons help your child learn how to appropriately function in our multifaceted everyday society. At the Social Roundtable, we cover everything from basic safety skills like how to chop a vegetable or cross the street, and basic social skills such as gestures, body language, verbal components to a two-way conversation, all the way up to advanced social skills like self-disclosure, stereotyping, grief management, table manners, politeness, and advanced living skills including hygiene, grocery shopping, and treating self-injury. From the simple to the advanced, your loved one will learn each skill set in an open and friendly step-by-step manner tailored to their individual needs. Please browse the Our Services tab of our website for videos and pictures of our programs. Browse the Learning About Autism tab for frequently asked questions, tip sheets, and resources. To find an office near you, please visit the Our Locations tab. Pick-up and drop-off service for all out-of-home programs is available. This service is enjoyed by families living outside the immediate area of one of our many offices. Please view our About Us tab for a description of our team and testimonials from AIS families. For more information on how we can best serve you, please call us toll-free at 1-855-6-GOT-AIS. That's 1-855-6-GOT-AIS. And don't forget to like us on Facebook. Simply click the Facebook icon on the bottom of any page of our website, www.autismspecialty.com. Autism Intervention Specialists, providing services to those who need us most.